Hello, friends, and welcome. Thank you for joining me today. Thank you for joining me today for a whole new series. That's right, we're going to play Civ VI again. This will be our second Civ VI stream. I did or not stream, but series. I did one. It was one of the first series that I did on this channel, way back when this game was actually still pretty new. So it's been out for a while. I'll be honest, I haven't really played it much. I think I've played it twice since I did that series. So I'm not the best at the game or anything, but I'm pretty good. And I think we can handle playing on Emperor difficulty. I don't know that we're going to win. I'd say there's a pretty good chance that we will not. But I'm going to give it my best shot. And, you know, the problem is if we play on King difficulty, I will crush it. I'm pretty confident on that. So we're going to do our best. I have not played Victoria yet, so we're going to give Victoria a try here. We are playing Emperor difficulty. Pretty much standard settings from there down. We are going to play on a large map. I just think that'll be more fun. I don't think it's going to cause any problems with the recording or anything. I usually like to play on a higher speed, but we are just going to play on standard speed for this one. I kept all the stuff standard down here. I did turn off religious victory. I just don't want to, I don't know, like the religious part of the game is like not my favorite. And since I probably won't start a religion, that means I would probably lose a religious game. So I'm just going to go ahead and turn that off. And then everything else is standard. Here's the seeds if for some reason you are interested in that. So everything else is going to be random. Let's go ahead and get this started.
From the first stirrings of life beneath
and I will probably talk over most of the voice acting narration and stuff. Never really find all that stuff that interesting. But we're gonna do our, I don't know what I was saying there. That's because I'm trying to do two things at once here. Yeah, I think I'll do alright. I used to be really good at this game back, well, actually it's been a while, honestly. But in Civ IV, I'm pretty sure I could beat it consistently on the highest difficulty. But I might have to go all the way back to Civ III. I know I crushed Civ III consistently. I played so much Civ III back in the day. And of course Civ II and Civ I and Alpha Centauri and all those games. But those are not the contemporary games. This one is. So let's get started here. So it's like not a bad starting spot. We've got access to the ocean. We've got some crabs down there and some dyes. Let's go ahead and build our first city. Get a boost here to sailing. Okay. I've got these exploring fellas here. Whoops, I guess I forget that WASD does not work for the controls to move the camera around on this game. Let's go ahead and move these guys. There we go. Oh, I keep forgetting that. So I probably would have been smarter to move them up there. But too late. Let's choose production here. I usually like to start with a scout. As far as research is concerned, oh, we've already got that boost for sailing. I'm kind of tempted to just push through and grab that. We could get our fishing boat going. Like we'd be able to do that before we start doing anything else. Get a galley out there and do some early exploring. What does our map look like? We have rice and dyes, so we can't really grab those right off. Probably would be well served by doing sailing first. We don't need anything to grab that rice, so you know what? Let's go ahead and do sailing first. Why not? Alright, next turn. And anytime now, sit. There you go, thank you. Wait a minute. Oh, it's because it's going to automatically move my people. Next turn. Looks like this is already, the graphics have been improved since the last time I played on our little mini-map here. But maybe that's just wishful thinking. I don't remember tobacco being a resource, so it could just be that I just don't remember this game very well. One thing I do remember is that the AI doesn't really go after those little goody huts. like they used to, so you don't have to be too obsessive about grabbing them. Of course, I do like to grab them. These guys going around up here. I really enjoy the exploring. Unfortunately, I don't think you can use the I don't think you can use your keyboard to tell your guys which way to go. Maybe you can. Maybe I don't remember that properly. All right, so the scout, what does the scout get? 3 moves? Yeah, so he can move onto those hills. But you know what? I don't really need to focus
Like
on...
to the apples on the Dead Sea shore.
Okay, I don't know what
All
the Dead
ashes
Sea
to the
does.
taste.
But that gives us another boost there. And the Dead Sea... Oh, I just need to hover. 2 faith, 2 culture, and fresh water. Okay. Units heal completely. Alright, well. That's interesting. I cannot start my sailing yet, not for another 4 turns, but I'm pretty sure we are going to want to have a military unit. And if we get a slinger, we can start, we can be prepared to work towards that archering boost. I already have a barbarians to worry about, just right next door. Almost makes me want to switch this to a warrior. How do you change construction? Production. Let's just switch over to a warrior. I don't want to have to pull this guy back quite yet, but I am going to have to bring him back home pretty soon, I think. Oh. Looks like he is fighting somebody else. I'm kind of tempted to go over there and try to grab... oh, shit. I was going to grab that goody hut. Can't believe I've already gotten my priorities mixed up. But I was kind of tempted to try to see, like, I probably could have went in and knocked that thing out and gotten a boost in my happiness with whoever that colony is. But I'm going to grab this goody hut. Oh, granted me a recon unit. Nice. Well, I'll take that for sure. And I got experience, so I can grab a promotion. Woods or hills, huh? Always the real question there. I'm gonna go ahead and take the wood, or yeah, that's the woods, right? And we've got this new guy down here. Alright, get him out exploring. Gonna discover sailing this turn.
It is not that life ashore is distasteful to me.
Should I... Oh, you have to discover Kodalaws first, right? Alright. I need to pay attention to our research thing, especially on this higher difficulty, to where I stop research something if we get the if we get halfway, so that way I don't over research the boost. It might not be a bad idea to go ahead and grab astrology as well. Although I don't really have a proper place for a holy site, do I? So maybe I should focus on one of these. Go get mining. Not that I have any resources appropriate for the the city-state, or okay. Apparently somebody else already discovered it, right? Do I get 2 free? Or no, you get a free envoy when you're the first one to discover it? I think that's how it works. I don't know. Who knows? I am embarrassingly unprepared for this. So I don't really need to be pushing my research or my exploration that way. I should probably be pushing back down this way. But it would be nice if my scout could clear out those bad guys, the barbarian camp. It's strange that the Toronto army wouldn't be doing that. Pretty sure these guys can kill them off. Alright, good progress towards military tradition, that's fine. I was hoping that would improve our relationship with Toronto, like that their quest would be to destroy that camp or something, but I guess it wasn't. Now I wonder, do we get the bonus of healing a unit directly next to the Dead Sea there, even if we don't own, even if it's not in our territory? Looks like it doesn't matter. We're gonna find out soon. Go ahead and, well, since, although I think I need to get this guy back closer to home anyways. Alright, let's rest until healed. Go push down. Ah, WASD doesn't work. I keep forgetting that. Push these guys down this way. Now, this isn't the one that has the experience
Under the
points.
white cliffs battlemented crag.
All right, nice.
To a depth of more than Sabbath peace.
Couple of natural wonders right in our immediate area. I like that. And some copper, which is a good resource. So what do the white cliffs of Dover do? High appeal, the culture and gold. Okay. So our first few city locations pretty well defined here. We haven't run into any neighbors. I was really planning on doing an aggressive, and you do heal immediately. Wow, that's great. So tundra up there, so we're probably not going to have much to the north. I was planning on kind of having a more aggressive stance here, and you know, like trying to invade our neighbors, but the game seems to be thinking otherwise. Not really giving us any neighbors to invade. I almost feel like it's not going to be worth it to build this galley because it's probably not going to be able to sail too far. As a matter of fact, can I? It's already too late. I probably ought to build whatever it would be that would take advantage of those crabs first. Or can we even build that yet? Oh, really? Oh, is it just a builder? I see. So you don't get like water builders. You just get like regular builders. Let's go ahead and build that anyways. Still take advantage of the crabs. Some silver up there, but I don't plan on really going in and taking over that tundra area. So pushing for that sailing so early might have been a pretty big mistake. I mean, not like a huge mistake or anything, but you know, you want to try to get a pretty good start. I'm going to go ahead and try to grab some faith here, especially since I don't really have any mountains for don't really have any mountains to build a holy site. I guess I could build one on these hills that's next to a mountain. And eventually I could build a research area there. Alright, let's see here. Improve 3 tiles. Discover a second continent. Let's try to grab the first half of craftsman, because if I'm building a builder, I should be able to improve 3 tiles, right? Does it count those crabs? Because I'll just do the crabs and then do 2 farms. I don't think I'm going to be able to do the dyes yet. And this guy up here, we'll just keep sending him out, wandering around. And definitely feels like we're going to be on an island here, but we could be on the edge of a large landmass. That wouldn't be so bad, really. I wouldn't mind being on a peninsula, mostly to myself. Send my warriors down to take care of these barbarians here. Once this guy gets back into range. Have this guy keep an eye on what's going on down here. Oh, crossing that river is going to slow him down, but that's okay. Yellow, that's Zanzibar, right? Sid says, please wait. Okay, I am waiting. That's right. I need to remember to pay attention to my progress so I don't over research here. Probably going to get a boost on bronze working. So I want irrigation, but I would also like to get iron revealed, so I can. I've already killed one barbarian. I'm going to go ahead and because I would really like to get iron revealed, to help me place my cities. Although, you know what? Let's go for astrology. Because I want to get that holy site going if I can. I might be getting ahead of myself here too. It's not like I'm playing on the, whatever the very highest difficulty where, you know, kind of you need to have a good plan and everything. I'm sure if any expert players are watching this, they're scoffing at all these horrible mistakes that I'm making. I'm definitely not an expert, but I think we'll do okay. Again, I was counting on having a neighbor to invade, and it doesn't look like we're going to. And without being able to invade some neighbors, I guess I could invade the city-states. Usually like to keep the city-states around, although I don't do a very good job of like getting the appropriate interactions with them or anything, so it's not like having them around is really going to do me a whole lot of good. Probably having them around will do more harm than good, because like somebody else will eventually win them over to their side, and then they'll turn into being my enemies. What kind of city-states are these? Well, don't let me take a look and see or anything. Can you hide the UI on this? I'm sure there's a way to do that. Is that under interface? No. Key bindings. There we go. Quick load, quick save, lenses, online pause, toggle, toggle, toggle. Doesn't look like it. Well, that's too bad. I mean, it's not the end of the world. I can just zoom it in when I do the, when I do the title card later. But it would be nice to be able to line this stuff up without having to do that. Oh well. And you can't, oops. Can't, I guess you can, how do you, I know there was some way to rotate the screen. I gotta stop hitting all these keys or else I'm gonna end up screwing something up. Let's just take the screenshot and get it over with. Okay. These guys, that was some exciting stuff. No wonder, now you guys are seeing why my first Civilization Let's Play was such a hit. Exciting things like that, where I hem and haw and click a bunch of buttons to no avail. Let's send our explorer out that away. We've produced a worker. Let's, yeah, I don't think that galley is going to be all that useful. Do I want to try for a settler already? I think I will. I don't think I'm going to face too much of a threat from the enemies that we're facing. You don't lose a population from producing a settler, do you? Really, it won't let me reduces city population by 1 when completed. Oh, for crying out loud. Okay then. Yeah, it wants me to build it. Alright, let's build that galley then. I'll build the settler after we've grown. I can't believe our city is not growing. How are we not growing? Because we're focusing on... that's fine. I don't want you. There we go. So we're still not growing? Even with 2 food? How do you get the details for this stuff again? I know there's a way to bring that up over on the side. There we are. Total food surplus plus 1. Growth in 22 turns. That's not good. Well, we'll get those farms built here in a minute. So I don't even know why I'm worrying about this stuff. Sorry, guys. All right. We do have some decent gold. Could we purchase anything? Probably not at this point. Oh, actually, could purchase quite a few things. No faith, right? Oh, we do have 1 faith per turn. Yeah, all right. Actually, I have 2 because we have that tile that produces faith as well. All right, it is looking like an island, or, yep, just some northern island that we're stuck on. I guess that's, like, you know, fits the story of England. And how I was talking about how I find religious stuff the most difficult victory. I've got a pantheon, one of the first pantheons. Kind of like this divine spark where you get +1 great person points from all of your specialty districts. Kind of hard to turn that one down. I don't know the game well enough to really be like, oh, this one is the best. You know, I have to go with this one. Religious idol seems pretty good too. Although I don't know how many mines I'm going to end up having. I would rather have those good, great person points. This seems like it would be really good for the very beginning of the game and then worthless after the beginning of the game. I always like fertility rights. That seems, and religious settlements as well. Like religious settlements is usually the one that I end up going for. Fertility rights I would go for, except I feel that my cities sometimes grow too fast. Not that I'm ever... no, reselect. Not that I'm ever the largest population or anything. I actually tend to be one of the lowest populations. But I'm going to go for the great person points. I love great people. Wait a minute. Oh, I was like, how did I not already explore that? Okay, so you improved there, right? Let's go improve up here. My scout. Where are you at? There we go. No. I meant to center. How in the world? Why doesn't it center on you? Sorry, especially if you, like Ben, I know you watched the first series of this, probably had to hear all these complaints back then. Now you're having to hear the same complaints now. Some things never change. That farm built. Let's take a look at what they are working on now. So that should help the city grow 7 turns now. That's much better. And probably wrapping up the exploration of our island here. I mean, the good news is, I guess, that we won't really have to build like a huge army or anything. Alright. Enemy spearmen destroyed. But the bad news is we won't get the benefits of conquering a bunch of neighbors and getting their resources, or you know what I mean, getting easy cities already built for us. Shit. Oh well. It is what it is, right? That, I mean, at least it'll make the game go by a little faster, right? I don't want to have to worry about exploration. Does it? It doesn't even look like. I mean, I could try to poke down through. There might be an island down here, maybe. You can see how the water. I don't know if I want to bother building a. Oh, I am building that ship already. Say, I don't know if I want to bother building it because it might be completely pointless. But I'm already halfway invested in building it. I may as well complete it. Really long delay here. What is taking so long?
Without a knowledge of astrology has no right to call himself.
It kind of worries me that the waits between turn are so long. Like it's only like the 15th turn or whatever, 25th turn. All right. Well, I've boosted irrigation, so let's work on just standard research toward irrigation. I wanted to get that because that'll open up the dyes that we have, and then there's some tobacco over there that we could get a hold of as well. We'll start sending these guys back home. I'll have this guy go up here and explore. I mean, it seems hardly likely that there's going to be anything along the northern edge of the map here, but I don't think we can set our guys on patrols, can we? Yeah. To try to keep an eye on if any more barbarian encampments pop up. Get you back into the city. So,
Without craftsmanship.
all right, good. Yeah, I do want to readjust these. I don't really need to worry about a bonus towards. Well, I don't need to worry about the bonus towards recon either. Don't need that, and I don't need +1 production. I want to keep that faith going for a while. So I guess I'll leave it as it is. Let's look at our civics here. Got a boost towards military tradition, but that's not going to do me any good this early on. So let's go towards foreign trade. I thought I would discover a second continent, but I guess not. I might just end up researching that straight through. We'll see what my boat does. Might come in handy. At least, you know, get us that second continent. If there's another island, if we can reach an island off of our coast, feels like that would get us a second continent, but who knows. So I'm going to put this guy in an area where he can just keep an eye on keeping like some of the land visibility open. I probably should try to keep this land visibility open, to be honest. So we don't have barbarians spawn down on this side of the map. I think if I put him on this hill, he should be able to see everything. And this guy, can I put you on that hill and have your visibility be good? That way I can get my trade route going through there. Do I have any trade routes open yet? I don't think so. I think it would show me up here if I did, right? Alright, now I can start working on that settler. You are going to go here. And Bodie McBoatface. Let's see if there's that passage down here that I was hoping for. The scout. If I move you, okay, I guess you aren't going to move there. Looked like you had an upgrade. No, that's just alert. All right.
No man ever wetted clay and then left it.
Alright, so can I have you here? Good. Okay, so that... Oh, maybe I can even put you there. Shush now. I really want to find out. Shit, so... Still have the possibility to see if there's an island over there. And I was going to go for irrigation, wasn't I? Let's do it. And this will be our last turn after this. Maybe it would be smarter to save it at the start of a turn. Nah, you know, it's not so bad for me to have the little delay here between turns at the start of the episode, because then I can set the foundation for the episode and all that. Although I'm a little oh, unit needs order, so it's not so much that there's a delay here. Yep, so I don't want to leave that area unexplored. Alright. Alright, you know what? I guess we're going to end this turn as it is. So, no, sorry about the indecisive nature here, but I really want to see if my ship is going to find something down there. Mr. Ship, why don't you move over here? And you did not. I guess we still could find something over here. But that's discouraging. I'm going to place you on alert. And I guess that's it. So I am not going to click that next turn button. Thanks you guys so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this episode, and I hope you'll enjoy this series. Let me know what you think down in the comments. How about I name cities after people who comment? You want your name in the game? Leave me a comment, and I will name a city after you. I will try to get as many people as I can. Yeah, why don't you do that? And thank you so much for watching. I hope you've subscribed, and if you did, thank you. I love my subscribers. You guys are great. Just got up to 1,000. That's a real impressive milestone. I really appreciate it. And I will see you again real soon with the next episode. Bye!